The first round of $1,200 stimulus checks generated some confusion among those receiving SSDI or SSI. Though it was well understood the stimulus checks would be distributed to taxpayers, as in those who file tax returns, what was less clear was if the payments would be sent to Americans who didn't file tax returns. That typically includes people who receive SSDI or SSI. They don't file because their incomes are typically below the minimum required thresholds to file a tax return. But does that mean you're not eligible for the first round of stimulus checks, or the currently proposed second round, if you're receiving SSDI or SSI? If you're confused, you have a good reason. When the first round of stimulus checks were issued, it still wasn't clear if they would be sent to those who have not filed tax returns. The clarification has been provided since. Social Security Disability Income (SSDI) and Supplemental Security Income (SSI). SSDI and SSI are often thought of as the same program since both provide benefits to individuals with disabilities. In fact, there are significant differences. Supplemental Security Income is a federal program for people with little or no income. It was designed to provide cash to meet basic needs, such as food, clothing, and shelter. The maximum monthly benefit is $783 per individual, though the average is something lower. Unlike SSDI, which is specifically for those who are unable to work due to a disability, but too young to begin collecting Social Security retirement benefits, SSI doesn't specifically require disabled status. You can be eligible for SSI if you are blind or disabled and not eligible for Social Security, or eligible but considered to be low income. SSI is often lumped in with Social Security because it is administered by the Social Security Administration. However, the program is actually funded by general federal tax revenues, rather than by Social Security taxes. In total, about 8 million people receive SSI benefits. Social Security disability income is similar to SSI, but it specifically requires disability for eligibility. It's paid if you are determined to be disabled, with a medical condition that's expected to last at least 1 year, or ultimately result in death. And unlike SSI, once you reach retirement age, you're no longer eligible for benefits. Or more specifically, SSDI is converted to Social Security retirement income once you reach retirement age. Nearly 9 million Americans receive SSDI. Stimulus checks for SSDI or SSI recipients under the CARES Act. Though there was some initial confusion over whether or not those receiving SSDI or SSI would receive stimulus checks when the program was first rolled out, the IRS did clarify the situation after the fact. Initially, stimulus payments under the CARES Act were interpreted as applying only to those who filed a tax return. Naturally, those on either SSDI or SSI would be highly unlikely to file a return.